under 23 seconds this year. There'll be a huge roar for the athlete in 7. Elaine Thompson-Herah, second fastest woman of all time over 100, the third fastest of all time over 200. Favour Ofili of Nigeria, their national record holder, the 19-year-old, will start in lane number 6. Natalia White of Jamaica will start in 5, 8th in the 100-metre final here, 4th at the Jamaican National Championships this year over this distance. Ofili and Mboma from Namibia, the 19-year-old national record holder, has had her injury problems this year, but she's back, she's in this final and starts in 4. Beth Dobbin of Scotland. The line-up in lane number 3, a semi-finalist in the Olympics last year, the Scottish record holder, 22.5 at her best. And completing the lineup from the Gambia, Gina Bass, just outside 23 seconds in qualifying. She starts in lane number 2. So the final track action on this Saturday night. Bass, Dobbin, and Mboma, White. Ofili, Thompson-Herah, there she is. Connolly and McDonald. She won the 100 metres in 10.95 seconds. That was her first individual Commonwealth Games medal. The athlete that's done the double-double, the 100 and 200 metres at 2 Olympics in a row, is aiming to win the 200-metre title here. Still shouts from fans around the crowd. But a clean start. Thompson-Herah has got out nicely in lane number 7. She's took the stagger from Connolly outside of her. She's eating it up, the Jamaican. Thompson-Herah into the home straight. Ofili, the Nigerian, in second in the lane inside of her. And Mboma's going to get the bronze. Keep your eye on the clock. 22.02 seconds. I thought it was under threat, and she's taken the game's record off Shaunae Miller-Uibo. A plus 0.6 metre wind. It was brilliant from Elaine Thompson-Herah, and now she's the double Commonwealth champion. She got exactly what she wanted here in Birmingham. Ofili picks up the silver, and Mboma the bronze. Both games' records have gone in the 200 metres, Steph, evening on the track.
Well, something about running at night here, it's just been magical. And do you know what? It wasn't that dramatic in the end. It pretty much went to script. Elaine made her presence known on the bend, and the race really was, in the end, for the silver and the bronze. And I'm just so pleased for her. You know, perhaps she didn't have the championship. Perhaps she didn't have the championships that she wanted in Eugene, but she has come back. And she has finished her season on her terms. You can see her third from the left in the screen. And you can, just in those first 20 meters, her stall was set out. The moment she was gone around that bend, no one was going to catch her. But the interesting battle was happening at the back as Christine Mboma we didn't really know what she was going to do. As you say, she was coming back from injury. Her very first 200, really, that we'd seen her in was in the heats. But Favour Ofili managed to hold her off for that silver medal.
It was a huge win in the end. Such is the class of Elaine Thompson-Herah. And it means a lot for an athlete that has everything. Her house just sparkles of pure gold back in Jamaica. And as we said at the start of tonight's broadcast, Jamaican Independence Day today, and they've had a storming session here again in Birmingham. It was never in doubt, as you say, Steph. She went round the bend. She held her form wonderfully well. At her best, 21.53, but 22.02 tonight, and the gold medal.
Elaine Thompson-Herah once again demonstrated why she is regarded as one of the greatest sprinters of her era, storming to victory in the women's 200 meters at the 2022 Commonwealth Games. Starting from lane 7, the Jamaican sprint queen powered out of the blocks with trademark aggression, held her form smoothly around the bend, and crossed the line first in 22.02 seconds. This not only secured her the gold medal, but also established a brand new Commonwealth Games record, surpassing the previous best that belonged to Shaunae Miller-Uibo. The showdown featured a highly competitive lineup, including Nigeria's Favour Ofili, Namibia's Mboma, and fellow Jamaican Natasha Morrison. Thompson-Herah wasted no time in asserting herself, quickly erasing the stagger on Australia's Connolly and Canada's Natasha McDonald. By the time the athletes hit the straightaway, Elaine had already carved out a decisive lead. Behind her, Ofili and Mboma battled fiercely for the remaining medals, with the Nigerian edging ahead for silver while the Namibian settled for bronze. Birmingham added another shining moment to Thompson-Herah's storied career. Having already completed the Olympic sprint double in both 2016 and 2021, she extended her dominance by capturing the 100m and 200m crowns at the Commonwealth Games as well. Her triumph came despite a turbulent 2022 season, which included a disappointing outing at the World Championships in Eugene, Oregon. Yet, in Birmingham, she silenced any doubts, reminding the world of her resilience and champion mentality. The timing of her victory added to its emotional weight. It coincided with Jamaica's Independence Day, making the occasion even more memorable. The stadium erupted as Jamaican fans reveled in another unforgettable moment from one of their nation's most celebrated athletes. Still, Thompson-Herah's journey has been far from effortless. Injuries have often disrupted her rhythm, testing her patience and perseverance. A setback in 2023 forced her to withdraw from the Jamaican National Championships, ending her campaign earlier than planned. With the 2025 season on the horizon, the track world is buzzing with anticipation, wondering if Elaine can once again rise to the summit of global sprinting. What sets her apart is her tireless dedication and laser-like focus. Reports indicate she has been undergoing intense training to sharpen her explosive acceleration, and if she manages to remain healthy, she could very well reclaim her throne. With both the World Championships and the Olympic Games approaching, hopes are high that her comeback story will continue to unfold in dramatic fashion. Her gold medal run in Birmingham was a performance of pure mastery, impeccable form, flawless execution, and technical brilliance. While rivals such as Ofili and Mboma showcased remarkable potential, Thompson-Herah's display reminded everyone that she competes in a different league. As the sport moves forward, the question lingers: can Elaine extend her dominance, or will emerging stars finally close the gap? Regardless of the outcome, one fact is undeniable. Every time Thompson-Herah steps onto the track, the world takes notice. Her journey is still being written, and athletics fans everywhere eagerly await the next chapter in her extraordinary career.